Gary Gragg here. Got super excited. Figured I'd make another video. So, what are you looking at? Does anybody know? What are you looking at? Are you looking at some beautiful black jelly beans held onto some kind of crazy nuclear orange bract of some sort? No, that's not what you're looking at. What you're looking at is Chameadorea tepijilote. I love that name so much. It's Tepijolete. Tepijilote. Just saying it is fun. It's a palm. It's native to Central America. It's right here. And we are up here in my winter's garden. And I decided that I needed to cut these seeds off and harvest them so we can grow this plant. I probably should have taken this video when these were still in the tree. It's a little more decorative, but it was kind of buried down deep. Now you can see what I've got going here. This is our winter's property here. Eventually this place will be open for an Airbnb someday if I can ever finish the landscape. It's going to be super, super cool. It's going to be an awesome botanical garden. You can see the stonework that we're working on here. It's taking forever, but Jorge is over there working away. A lot of times you can find Jorge down in the nursery to help you with plants. Say hi, Jorge.
Hi.
There he is. And lots of cool palms, Brahia, Brandegii. We have a Becaria Phoenix Alfredii over there. Anyway, back on point. Someday you'll be able to come here and stay here for a few days and see all the crazy madness I've been putting myself through. But right now, I want to show you my Chameadorea tepijilotes. I believe it's called the Pacaya palm. The native Mayans down in Central America, they actually harvested these things. This is the female flower right here, but the male flower comes out. In fact, we could probably see some coming out right now. This male flower here, I'm gonna fall over. See how easily this plant gets trimmed off. That's a male right there, and that's what pollinated my female over there where I just pulled the seeds from. And that male flower will get big, fat, and delicious. It's actually edible. You can look it up. I think it's just called Pacaya. Picaya. I'm pretty sure. I have to look it up. A Palm Society journal came out recently talking all about it and how these plants were sort of genetically selected a little bit because they would pick the biggest ones and sort of plant them around their settlements. And that's why Chameadorea tepijilote got such a big trunk and such a big male flower. The male flowers are huge. I don't see any on here. Let's check this one over here. There's one more tree over here. Yeah, this one's just starting as well. There it is. So you see that? That is the male flower right there. And this becomes edible. It's like asparagus. You can take off the outer sheath, eat the inside fresh. You can boil it just like you would asparagus. And I've actually eaten it. It's pretty good. It gets much larger than that. Now, you see how I'm growing these trees in here? They have a beautiful green ringed trunk on this tree. And it's really highly decorative, beautiful green crown shaft. That'll turn bright green once the light gets on it because I just pulled off the sheath. So these will get like 15 feet tall eventually. And as you can see, that'll be a problem in here. So what I'll do, I will dig them up and take them to the nursery and sell them to you when they're really big and pretty. But it has a big, beautiful, wide blade to it. And it's a really big frond, especially if you grow it in the shade. It gets a little more elongated. This location here is in Zone 9 in the Central Valley. We are up in elevation a bit so that the cold air drains away, but it still gets cold here. So how do I protect these plants? They're only hardy to 32 degrees. So they're in this alcove. This is a really good example of frost protection from a structure. You can grow just about anything almost anywhere in California, low elevation, if you have a structure like this above it, because all the heat gets captured in here and there's absolutely no frost. The other plant you're looking at is native side by side Chameadorea tepijilote in habitat. It is the Heliconia Lattice. You can see how pretty the leaf is on that. I'll probably put some low voltage lights in here so all these shadows will come out as you're walking by. We've got our little hanging bench. And that's pretty much the story. Wonderful plant. We have this one for sale.
down in the nursery. And then someday, if you have females, that's what you end up with right there. How pretty is that? This will be the future of the plants you buy in about 2025. Thanks and have a great day.